Hey Collective and Soul Tribe, I hope you guys are having a wonderful Thursday. It is April the 2nd. Right now the time is 8:55 a.m. All right. Now, funny enough, as much as the sun is not shining where I am, the birds are chirping like crazy, okay? Like, I know sound travels, but there's no trees, there's no nothing by my balcony, there's nothing. If anything, it's kind of like pretty far away, but it's like in viewpoint, and I can hear this one bird just chirp, 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 chirp. It's probably a red robin, but it is just going in. Okay, so birds could be very significant. Okay, birds, messages, communication, even just downloads, okay, and dreams. That too. I have a deck that I'm going to be doing in another video for you guys for today. When it comes to like dreams and stuff like that, that might give a little bit clarity for, some of you guys who are trying to decode, okay? But today I will be using the Sword of Light and the Heart Oracle messages. So let's jump into it and see what you guys, might be needing to know. And for some of you guys, what has your energy been feeling like? When it comes to the full moon in Libra, like, are you guys feeling relieved for some of you? Are you feeling restless? Are you feeling like, you know, maybe there's certain things you're trying to release, but you feel like there's unfinished business? What is it exactly that you guys are feeling at this time? Because right now, too, with it being the second day of, April, even just the moon cycle turning into Scorpio tomorrow, like transitioning into Scorpio, that also will feel really heavy as well if you do have Libra and Scorpio placements. And even if you don't, just the energy of going through transformations and that eighth house energy, right? Just death and transformations and stuff like that. So I don't know. I don't know how you guys could be feeling. Maybe you guys are feeling like mixed energy where, you feel like you're okay, but you don't know, right? It's like this weird energy of like, I don't know, right? And also this energy too, where maybe you guys are feeling this weirdness now, but see how you feel after the full moon cycle is done. Like give it like a couple of days, like a week or so after. And I did mention this in my videos prior to the full moon. I said after Mercury retrograde, give it 1 to 3 weeks to see how you guys feel, especially after the full moon. And I mentioned this, right? So let's see what you guys might need to know, okay? So I'm hoping that you guys receive some type of clarity and understanding, in today's message when it comes to you guys finding out, what it is that's going on, whether this is like right now or with the energy in itself. Because a lot of times it may not just be you, it could be other people that you guys are feeling, especially if you are sensitive to energy and the moon cycle. All right, remember the moon is made up of water as well, and we are made up of water as well. So a lot of times we feel a lot of changes and shifts, so that could be also, confirmation as well. Cool. All right, first card is 43. Your vibration is rising. Okay, there's something about you guys when it comes to your vibration and you guys going through your spiritual growth, right? You guys are evolving. You guys are occupying a higher energetic frequency and a vibration, right? Now, I don't know if this is significant, but gold could resonate for some of you. Maybe you guys may wear gold. I understand because I have gold, so I get it. So, take what resonates. Maybe you wear gold, or maybe gold could be very significant. Even just wearing the color of that yellowish gold color, right? It's almost like giving royalty. Okay, so it's almost like your energy is royalty. You could be raising your vibration because you know this. And when I say royalty, I don't mean like money. I mean like that your energy is divine, it's rich. Okay, ancient energy is significant too. It doesn't matter if it's ancient Egypt or Greece or ancient Roman times. There's just something about the past life, right? It's like that you were here many, many times before, and it's nothing new to you. You know how to raise your vibration for those who have been here multiple times. For those who feel like they can't remember if they've been here multiple times, but it just feels very familiar for you to know that you're following your path, This is also significant as well too. Okay, so angel number 7 is significant when it comes to you having like an inner knowing, spirituality, wisdom, that kind of stuff, right? Intuitive knowing as well when it comes to being analytical and trusting in the divine, especially in divine timing. So let's see what else shows up. And also you guys could have went through like a spiritual awakening too. Ooh. So let's see what else shows up in this current energy. Okay. So yeah, so recognize the signs from above with the number 26. So there's something about you receiving signs. Now, for some of you guys, this could be not the ones that are seeing the signs and paying attention. Not you guys. You guys, get out. I'm joking. Okay, not you guys though. You guys are in a separate, room. Another room that I'm talking to is the ones who are receiving the signs and synchronicities, but there's a possibility where you guys could be too distracted. Now, it's not to say that you don't pay attention. Maybe you do catch them, here and there, right? But there is something also about maybe being too distracted. This could be, like I said, of the hustle and bustle, the day-to-day of life, your routines. And I get that. No one's judging you guys, okay? This is just to show awareness that if you are feeling like you guys are missing something, that could be confirmation about maybe you guys are, getting the signs and synchronicities, but just paying attention more is also significant. So this could be divine timing, right? Like 444, angel numbers. This could be coins. This could be seeing butterflies. This could be seeing feathers in random places that darn well there's no bird. Okay, where you are, there's no birds. You ain't got no bird, okay, as a pet. Okay, so it's very interesting that some of you may find feathers or find certain things, right? Even doves, and I did mention birds as well. Doves, birds, things like that are significant. So take what resonates, right? Angel number 8 is also significant. So this could be also for people who are stepping into their power. There's something about your power or abundance or you mastering something. And it's almost like the universe is saying, hello, we see you. You're doing a really good job, actually, doing better than we actually, expected. Okay, like they're literally watching you. And some of you guys can be just like, oh my gosh, where's my coffee? Oh my God, I left my book at home. Oh my gosh, my phone, where's my charger? Like, like little mini things like that, instead of just saying, you know what? Maybe there's a reason why I had to detour on that road path, okay? Maybe there's a reason why I was let go from that job. Maybe there's a reason why that, certain people are not resonating with me. It's like seeing signs from above when it comes to just accepting could also be significant too. So there's an energy of, being distracted, not being able to pay attention because of the day-to-day, things that are happening, but also not paying attention in a sense where it's like you guys are on the right path, but even though things may not look like it, it may feel off. So you start to question things. You start to, panic or worry, right? And I'm not manifesting that on anybody. That literally could be some people's energies where there are moments where you feel like your path, it's amazing, things are going great, lollipops and sunshines, and then all of a sudden something goes left and you're like, whoa, why would the divine do this to me, right? You start to question it. But sometimes things happen because even the universe knows that we're supposed to go through certain things because we're meant and built for that, right? Not everybody's built the same way, and that's okay too. That's okay. So yeah, it's almost over, okay? So this could be the sign that you guys are getting. Like I said, time, angel numbers, clocks, okay? Divine timing. There's something about something ending soon, right? So whatever challenges that you guys are dealing with, whatever challenges that you may have went through, with these signs and synchronicities, because your vibration is rising, there's something about you receiving something with maybe not even realizing that you guys will be receiving it because it's coming up in a way that you would least expect it, right? So it's almost like getting a gift from somebody who knows you and you know what they're going to get you. You expect that. But then it's almost like a stranger giving you a gift and it's like, whoa, right? You know, like you ever receive something from somebody and it's just out of nowhere and you're like, what the heck? It's like, lady, dude, you don't even know me. And the person's like, that's okay. And they still give it to you. Like that kind of energy, right? So take what resonates with that too. There's something about, blessings coming in, right? Out of, nowhere unexpectedly. But it's because whatever challenges you guys are dealing with, it's almost over. It is almost over. Even if it doesn't feel like it, it is almost over. This card flew. Hold on. Yeah, guys, your prayers are being answered at this time with the number 42. So again, 16, this talks about, spiritual lessons, breaking the illusions, right? And that could be something that could have been really hard for some of you. It's like you guys are trying to break the illusions and you guys are aware of the spiritual lesson that you went through. And it's almost like you guys know that there's a breakthrough, but it's like, when is it coming? So you guys could be in this waiting energy or waiting, period where you guys are basically waiting for results, right? But prayers being answered could be very significant. There's something about, something that you could have prayed about and receiving some type of confirmation about this, okay? And I also mentioned this too. I said, like, even when it comes to like gifts or things that, you could be receiving when it comes to blessings, this card also even says the same thing. It's like you could be receiving answers soon, but it's in a way that you least expect it. So same thing with gifts or just anything to do with you receiving. It's like you're receiving something that you really want, but it may be coming from a place that you wouldn't expect it to come from. And that could be also the shocker, right? So let's see what else shows up. Yeah, so strengthening bonds is very significant with the number 1 card. You could be strengthening bonds with other people. This could be with yourself and your higher self, but this could be, again, this could be anything. Like you could be starting something new, okay? And whatever that it is that you guys are starting that's new, you guys could be strengthening bonds with other people with the number 1. And also this could be stepping into your own leadership or your own authority. Confirmation with the horn as well. Okay, so yeah, you guys are finding balance. Okay, with the number 14, 1 and 4 equals 5. 5 talks about change. So there's something about balance when it comes to, things almost coming to an end, right? And your prayers being answered. At some point when it comes to your power, some of you may have felt like through your challenges as well, you could have felt helpless and hopeless, right? And it's almost like your prayers are being answered at a time where if you felt like, things were not basically working out the way that you were hoping it to, because again, we all have plans, we all have ideas, and, we all have our hopes and dreams, right? But even if it doesn't show up the way that it's supposed to, it's like at one point you were feeling helpless, like you felt like, what am I doing? Like, what's the point? Nothing's working out. Every time I do something, this happens. Every time I go this place, this happens. You guys could be feeling like, it's like booby traps, right? But at the same time, it's like those booby traps could have been worse. Sometimes certain things stop us because it's a blessing in disguise. So even if you felt like things were out of your control when it comes to like power, authority, whatever that is, right? You are now moving into that energy. You are stepping into that power because something is being answered for you. It's almost like getting the green light or receiving some type of confirmation. Yeah, master. It's like you are the master when it comes to your heart. Okay, 15. There's something about healing relationships. You could be healing relationships when it comes to heart-centered truth, or even when it comes to people around you. There's something about you finding balance and being able to connect with people who just get you. It's like talking to somebody and telling them something that happened to you. And a lot of times when you do that, people will say, so what did you do? Or, why would that really happen? Like people will question. And instead of just understanding and saying, you know what, that sucks. I understand what you're going through. I feel for you. I wish you all the best and I hope things work well. Instead of speaking to people in that sense, you guys are finally finding balance when it comes to your heart and being able to strengthen bonds with people who actually think the way that you do. I don't mean that this person's a carbon copy of you, but emotionally, it's like a lot of times people have no heart. Like, people are just heartless. And being able to talk to somebody, whether this is on the phone, online, okay, email, whatever it is, being able to talk to somebody who emotionally gets it, ooh, man, it's like finding like a diamond in the rough, right? Like, it's almost like very hard to find maybe locally, but like in a world area or a worldwide type of energy, it could be so easy to find that, because your soul tribe, your soul family is not going to be the people that you knew or grew up with. It's going to be the people that are outside of you, right? Yeah. You guys are confronting your fears, okay, with the number 18 card. Okay, this is about you finding material and spiritual alignment within yourself. This is about fairness and justice. Some of you guys, when it comes to facing your fears, you are here to step into your power when it comes to confronting people with fairness and justice, right? Even when it comes to you facing your fears, because you do that, that allows fairness and justice to come into your energy, especially with the number 9. 1 and 8 is 9. This is about completion. So, take what resonates with that too. That could be confirmation as well. Some of you guys could have completed a cycle when it comes to you mastering your heart or mastering something that you love to do. And whatever it is that you've mastered that you love to do, it's allowing you to open your heart chakra at this time, right? So take what resonates with that too. Yeah, you guys are opening up. Stability, 4. Okay, 9/11 could be very significant because I just seen it on the time right now, right? Right now it's 9:11 a.m. So angel number 9/11 is significant, right? And there is something about opening up. There's something about something being inevitable where even if you don't want to open up about certain things, the universe will find ways to basically put you out there, because there's something about you needing to open up and speak up about something that actually matters, right? When it comes to you opening up your heart as well and confronting your fears, that is significant too. And also, you guys are completing that cycle. At the bottom of the deck, you guys are embracing the world. So if it came down to you embracing people in your local energy, and say you guys weren't getting that love back, like it wasn't being reciprocated, there's something about you opening up your heart to the world. But this could be in a different way. This could be, you being able to express yourself, or joy, or your creativities and things like that. Okay, and it's different for everybody, right? But at least with the number 21 card, that could be significant, right? I don't know why every time I see this card, doesn't he remind you of Simon Cowell? That is so random. I don't know why he reminds me of him. But anyway. Anyways, roots, okay? Before I end this message too, roots are very significant too. So it's almost like being able to reach people's hearts from different places could be significant with the horn confirmation. This could be confirmation too, being able to reach people's hearts by the root, okay? Because it's like you're getting to the root of the issue of whatever it is that it is for people who have their heart blocked off. Their heart chakra could be closed off, or learning to open it back up, right? And that could be hard too, because let's be real, people can be shady and hurtful. And when you go through a lot of things and people try to, make you feel like you're always the problem when really you're the solution, that makes things a little bit more difficult. And then don't bring race into it on top of that. That makes it even more difficult. Everybody has their own challenges that they deal with. So there's no right or wrong. It's just being able to understand people from different walks of life and coming together. That is what family is about. It's about being able to go to your neighbor, whether they are from a different race, and asking for something so simple like sugar. Okay, it sounds crazy, but it's true. You being able to go to your neighbor and knock on their door and say, hey, I need your help, that does not happen everywhere. Okay, so when you have it, you cherish it. Some of you guys are like that. You cherish the good connections, but not everybody appreciates that either. So there's something about you embracing the world, meeting people who are like you, or meeting people who share the same roots like you. Okay? But anyway, I am going to end it here. Please take what resonates with you guys whenever you see this video or message. And again, thank you guys for the love and the support. I appreciate you guys as always. And again, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. My website is in the description, link below, or also in my bio. And if you guys are interested in my blogs or wanting to book a reading, you guys can check that out as well. I actually have 3 blogs that I posted over, I want to say the last few days, maybe a week or so. So you guys can check that out. But yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and I'll see you next time. All right, guys. Bye.